She glanced around. There was a row of desks off to the left filled with a small collection of Sicarians, whose blue and red-toned skin looked blotchy in the cool lighting. To the right was a set of sofas, minimalist and covered in a shiny black material, and straight ahead was the tall square facade of the reception area, a line of straight-backed receptionists from a variety of species sitting behind it. With a gulp, Ellie crept towards the front desk, realizing when she arrived that she could barely see over it. It wasn't built to welcome her species. The Sicarian behind the desk was wearing what looked like a pair of eyeglasses, which on closer inspection had no physical lenses. They were throwing up a holographic display, and the receptionist seemed content to stare at whatever she was receiving rather than acknowledge Ellie's presence. There was a bright spot on the alien's domed head where the light from the overhead fluorescence bounced off it, and Ellie had to shake herself to stop staring. She cleared her throat. Excuse me? I'm here to meet Roya Zickpel? I'm supposed to be starting a job today? The Sicarian blinked slowly, her large green eyes refocusing as she looked past the holograms at Ellie. Her eyes widened when she realized what she was looking at.
"You're here to see Roya Zickpel?"
she said, her scratchy voice turning high-pitched with disbelief.
"I think you've got the wrong person. Roya works with Levekk Khan himself."
Ellie grimaced, steeling herself. That's who I'm here to see. The Sicarian's eyes bugged, and her hand crept toward the comm on her desk.
"I'm sorry, but I really think you're in the wrong place. The humans involved in Senator Khan's program were delivered earlier today. He may be known for his campaigns on subspecies rights, but that doesn't mean you can just walk in off the street. If you'd like to thank him for his work, you can do so through your local... Ellie."
The Sicarian's mouth snapped shut, her translucent wings snapping out behind her as her gaze flew to the Xylidian now bustling across the atrium from the elevators. No matter how many Xylidians Ellie encountered, she never got used to their frightening appearance. Shiny, black, armor-like skin, blood-red eyes, and teeth to match. Xylidians looked like they'd stepped fresh out of a nightmare, and it took all of Ellie's effort not to back up a step upon seeing her.
"We were expecting you an hour ago,"
the Xylidian said sharply.
"You were delayed?"
Ellie snapped to attention, her arms at her sides. "Yes, ma'am. I know I'm late. I'm really—"
"Doesn't matter. Come with me. Thank you for looking after her, Sira,"
she said to the receptionist, as sweetly as was possible with the metallic, grating voice of her species. The receptionist looked suitably chastised, unable to even muster a smile as Ellie was led away.
"I'm Roya Zickpel, personal assistant to Senator Levekk Khan,"
the Xylidian said as she ushered Ellie into one of the elevators.
"We need to get you to the redressers as soon as possible."
She looked Ellie up and down, her gaze stern and unfathomable as she took in her plain white dress and ropey sandals.
"We need to get you camera ready."
Ellie frowned. She'd made this dress herself. Cameras? I'm sorry, I thought I was here for...
"I'll take you over to the Khan residence to go over the particulars of your day-to-day duties later. Right now we have a press conference to attend, and you and the other humans need to be dressed appropriately. Do you think you'd be comfortable with answering a few questions?"
She barked this last query, making Ellie jump. "Questions?" Roya blinked, short and sharp like an insect.
"Yes. You can think of them as expressions intended to garner information from you," she added dryly.
"Why would they want to ask me questions?" Ellie pressed, tightening her grip on her backpack. Roya paused, looking her up and down again.
"Because I think you'll brush up pretty well once you're made a little more palatable to Levekk tastes, because you're going to be working for Senator Khan, the founder of this program."
Her lips parted, red teeth flashing in an expression of disdain.
"And because you're from manufacturing, you're the best rags to riches candidate we have. They'll eat it up."
She shrank back from the alien, her gaze falling to the floor. If Lena were here, Ellie would have to pry her off Roya like you would an angry dog. It was true that the manufacturing district was one of the least glamorous districts in New Chicago, a fact that had always bothered